I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And, of course, Luka Doncic. We'll get to see him for the first time playing for the Grizzlies.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. And they think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Here's Curry with the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Curry can't get it to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. And here is Bay. Clock at 6. On the wing, Doncic. Off target with his three. Curry looking it over. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca, sold-out arena. The previous two record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Jackson. Brooks right side. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Wiggins with it. Back to Thompson. Over Brooks. It's rebounded by Memphis. Doncic outside. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And that one's good. Wiggins.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
It's Brooks on the wing. Trains the three-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Curry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
He's tried to remain upbeat about their performance this season, even though they have not played at the level of the elite teams in the league. He said the effort's been there, we just haven't gotten the results we've been hoping for. They continue to try to find answers, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. It's tipped. Vucevic with it. Guarded now by Clark. Pass to Curry. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
A crossover. They get it back. Jackson down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
To the middle. And Isaac throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Now, Doncic. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with 3-second violation. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the technical free throw is good. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Curry. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He's off on that one. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
10. The Grizzlies, 10. Fans, give it up.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Poole with it. Wiseman with a wide-open look. No good from outside. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Back to Clark. Stolen by Thompson. Poole on the wing. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State. And finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
To the wing right side. Clark right side. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson for three. It's Clark with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
2 minutes remaining.
Right side, Williams.
2 minutes.
Clark outside. They could use a bucket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score. And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of a game.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors leading by 5. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Curry outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
And it's blocked. 58 seconds left in the first half. Screen by Adams. Pass to Tillman. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. For 3. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Conchar. Fires the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Curry fires from way outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Vucevic. Thompson from long range. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Curry. Down low.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Here's Curry. He's got 6. Pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection. Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Pass to Adams. To the paint. Out to Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Doncic from the arc. And here are the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Plays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 8 points. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Thompson outside from downtown gets the three-pointer to fall. 6 points for him.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Conchar. And here is Adams. Out to Doncic. Here's Conchar. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Doncic. Second chance shot. Vucevic with the rebound. Outside Curry. Out to the wing. Isaac outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Isaac's got a second bucket tonight. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team. And it looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Here's Tillman to stop the run. Here's Adams. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Pass to Adams. Crafty move. Good D by Thompson.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Brooks with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors U15.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Poole. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Outside, Green. Back to Poole. High, arcing shot. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And stolen by Bay. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
23. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors U15.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Grizzlies trailed by 8. Jackson with the screen. Clark left side. Pass to Bay. That one wide left.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Wiggins right side. And stolen by Bay. Here's Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. So both teams changing it up here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
All right, thank you, David. Bay. And a miss there on the triple. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Curry on the wing. Outside, Green. The putback. The Grizzlies pull it in. Doncic looking it over. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins outside. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Here's Doncic. A special move before the shot.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Thompson. Over in the corner, Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. The shake. And he sinks the layup. Wiggins has got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Out to Thompson. A 3 ball. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Doncic outside. Here's the 3. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to Wiseman. Thompson up top. Latrey nailed from three-point land.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times. especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Stolen by Jackson. Inside. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
If they had to battle for this run, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Klay Thompson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
고맙습니다.
And here is Poole.
아, 수비도 너무 좋고 너무 좋았어요. 진짜 잘 배웠습니다.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never